Strawberry, give me more, man.
Say who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. The truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it. Say who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. This truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it. This world come with 99 problems, one ain't the mark of the beast. Got royal blood running all through my veins, they can kill it with a vaccine. I am God's flower, he planted his spirit inside me, I gotta succeed. He watered my spirit with wisdom, his sun shed his light, tell me what do I need? Tell me what more do I need? I hope they take heed. I feel like Muhammad Ali on the beat, got my words stinging like a bee. I pray you repent for your sins, before you get judged for your evil deeds. Pride and lust are the worst fruits, please don't eat from Satan's tree. That's how we got Adam and Eve. Please don't be deceived. Don't be naive, he come as an angel of light, gotta see through the schemes. Ephesians 6 and 14, Bible got the keys, but you gotta read. The most I put these laws in these letters, but that man ain't getting received. They laugh at us like memes when we tell them about prophecies. We searching for God in the wrong places through these evil ideologies. All these religions, they causing division, they gave us lies to believe. Colossians 2 and 8 states, gotta watch for philosophies. Woe to idolatry. Who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. The truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it. Say who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. This truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it. Those who endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Thank God he gave me new life, I was headed to the grave. Didn't believe I could change my condition, but he gave me faith. Even though I fast and pray, Satan throwing obstacles in the way. I jump over them like gays. Resist the devil, he gon' skate. Don't move fast, gotta pace. It's a war, not a race. Repent now, don't wait. Better now, don't be late. I am great, no debate. A higher grade, no debate. Who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. The truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it. Say who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, who gonna end up? Say who gonna end up until the end? Yeah, I'm patiently waiting. They making allegiance with Satan. This truth is for real, you can't fake it. Keep it humble, you know that they hate it.
People robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. And they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey. And none delivereth for a spoil. And none saith, restore. This shall be done the worst by Babylon the great Kay, either who. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. For the Lord God shall slay thee and call his servants by another name. For my name's sake will I defer mine anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. For mine own sake, even for mine own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. And I will have an everlasting love with you, Israel, till the end. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Everlasting salvation.
Everlasting salvation.
Everlasting salvation.
Everlasting salvation.
Everlasting salvation.
As it is written, thus saith the Ancient of Days, watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Who shall also confirm you unto the end, that ye may be blameless in the day of our Ada, one Yahawashai Hamashiach. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations. And he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. This is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. For the Yahweh of hosts hath purposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Call higher. Call hallelujah, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call
Yahweh, Hafapalah, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever.
He's been so good. He's been so good. Yahweh Shai. His prophecy is coming. Oh, each and every day. So don't be scared. Just be prepared. Come and sing the song. Shabbat Shemayim Kodash I'm so glad you chose us. You chose us. It's great.
Shalom, Israel, shalom. First, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashim, Hamashiach Malak Yahweh Shai. The word you know is Yahweh as Jesus. The word you know is Yahweh Shai as Jesus. I'm sorry, Yahweh as God. The word you know is Yahweh Shai as Jesus. Hamashiach will be the Christ. A Shabbat Shalom, man. Everybody that's tuned in. Shabbat Shalom to all those that will tune in. Hey, all praise to the Most High. So I know you see the actual name of the lesson, salvation through endurance, right? Because nobody's going to run a marathon starting off sprint, right? Hey, if you in your right mind, you're going to kind of start off at a great pace, not going above your strength and not staying too far below your strength because you're not going to win the race. You're not going to finish, right? So, hey, in the name of this game is finishing a race, man. So, right, so giving all honor, glory, and praise. My name is Aria.
Azar.
Salaki, I'm trying to get this camera together. Right, calm. Hey, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on the Shabbat, man. So without further ado, let's get at it, man. Right? Hey, the first precept, man, is coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 11 in the KJV. The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 11. Let me get there real quick. KJV. Text side, right? And bring this up.
All right, Khan, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 11, and it reads, "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many."
Hey, and that's the endurance, right? You got to kind of get built up in this thing so that way you will know the difference between the truth and a lie. You have to know these things, right? Go ahead.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love
No, finish that off.
Oh.
And what?
And shall deceive many.
Right, go ahead.
And because iniquity shall abound,
right? Iniquity shall rise. Sin will be at its highest point. Go ahead.
the love of many shall wax cold.
And we know that's the second greatest commandment. You cannot love the Most High if you don't love your brother, right? Those are the two greatest commandments. Go ahead.
But he that shall endure unto the end.
What did he just say?
But he that shall endure unto the end.
If you continue to run this race at the proper pace, what's going to happen?
The same shall be saved.
The same shall be saved. And what?
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Right? The proper gospel, right? Not the Christian gospel, not the Seventh-day Adventist gospel, not the gospel of thus saith yourself, right? But the gospel that the Most High written in its pure form shall be that faithful witness, right? Which is Yahweh Shai in the spirit against all nations. And what?
And then shall the end come.
And then that's when the end is going to come. So, right, let's pick it up in Matthew chapter 26 and verse 41, right? Matthew 26 and verse 41. Right, because hey, at the end of the day, we got to understand what's going on. The Most High is kind of pitching a perfect game. If you understand the rules of baseball, when a pitcher hasn't gotten hit, a pitcher hasn't walked a person, right, then that's a perfect game. The Most High is pitching a perfect game. He's showing you every way how you can if you listen to his instructions, right? Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 26 and verse 41, and it reads, "Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation."
Right.
The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
So let's find out what that temptation is, right, through the spirit, right? That temptation is something crazy, man. We'll go to the concordance. So temptation will be pyrosmas, right? The short definition, an experiment, a trial, a temptation, right? Exactly what we're going to, a temptation, right? Now let's find out what that definition is. It says, a putting to proof, an experiment of good, experience of evil, solicitation, discipline. So you got to have that discipline, a provocation by implication, adversity, right? That adversity that we're talking about, right? Now let's go down into some more lexicon theory definitions. It says attempt, trial, proving. So it's the proving of you. Right? Let's go down some more, right? it says a trial of man's fidelity, integrity. So it's going into your integrity, an enticement to sin, temptation, right? I'm going to go down here. It says temptation by which the devil sought to divert Yahushua, the Messiah, from his divine errand. So, that temptation is the wicked one, right? Evil spirits trying to take you off your path, man. Trying to take you from that salvation path of the endurance. So these are the things that you must endure in order to get the kingdom, man. Right? So let's pick that up in 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12 in the NIV, man. NIV, Slaki. 1 Peter chapter 4, man. Because you got to understand what's going on, man. The Most High acts, real quick through the Spirit. Let's get a quick precept. We got to understand what's going on, man. You might say, oh, what's the evil spirits? What's this? Actually, it's the Most High. The Most High is doing this, right? Real quick. Let's go down here. The book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 6. This has been happening for antiquity, man.
So Job chapter 1 and verse 6, and it reads, now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before Adonai, and Satan came also among them.
So, the Most High had called us the 3 times a year to come before him, right? And it was that time when we came before him, Satan also came among. Let's see why Satan came.
And Yahweh said unto Satan,
because, just like we got to come and present ourselves in front of the Most High, Satan also has to too. He's commanded from everybody's commanded by the Most High. Go ahead.
Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. He was basically doing the commandments of the Most High. Let's see what the Most High asked Satan to do. And Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
What did Yahweh say?
Hast thou considered my servant Job?
Yahweh asked Satan, have you considered my faithful servant Job? The perfect one, man, if we go up in verse 1. Job was perfect. Go ahead.
That there is none like him in the earth.
There's none like Job in the earth. What?
A perfect and upright man.
A perfect and upright man. Go ahead.
One that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil.
The Most High asked Satan, have you not considered trying Job? That's what y'all got to understand. When you kind of going through the motions, kind of feeling like, dang, am I in this thing? Am I not? Kind of like, man, dang, I kind of don't feel like going and doing what the Most High actually called me to do. It's because Satan's trying you, man. You got to continue to endure this thing. You got to continue to fight through all the temptation, right? And we're going to find out further down in this lesson that you have to keep going, man. We're going to pull it up in the book of 2 Timothy, man. Right, the classic. 2 Timothy, we're going to go chapter 2 and verse 1, man, through the Spirit. Because the Most High been doing this, man. And we just got to endure, man. Watch this.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace.
He said, do what?
Be strong in the grace.
We got to be strong in that mercy, man. Just because the Most High gave us mercy don't mean we just be strong and just sit there and be like, oh, well, I got grace. He know my heart. No, he said be strong in that grace. Go ahead.
That is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Go ahead.
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses.
Yahweh Shai and the Most High said the things you heard through many witnesses. Go ahead.
The same commit thou to faithful men.
And he said the same thing you heard, you also got to go and retell other brothers that didn't hear it. Reread that from the top of 2, man. It's getting deep, man.
And the things that thou hast heard of me.
The Most High said the things you heard of me, go ahead.
Among many witnesses.
That was spread out among many of my prophets. Go ahead.
The same commit thou to faithful men.
So you got to go out and find out which men are faithful. Which men have not heard this message that literally are coming to seek and find the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Who shall be able to teach others also.
Who should do what?
Who shall who shall be able to teach others also.
He said you got to find them faithful men and teach them so they will be able to teach others also. Go ahead, verse 3.
Thou therefore endure hardness.
He said, do what?
Thou therefore endure hardness.
One more time for emphasis.
Thou therefore endure hardness.
You got to endure this hardness, man. This ain't going to be easy. He said endure hardness, not endure easiness, not endure the things that were given over lightly, not endure things that was just your second nature. No, he said endure hardness as what?
As a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua.
Go ahead.
No man that warreth entangleth
Yep.
himself with the affairs of this life.
Man, no, I can just go ahead and sob in myself because things ain't going right at work.
No man weareth entangled himself with the affairs of this life.
No, I can go ahead and be going through stuff at work with my boss, and I can just put my work life of the Most High to the side and just concentrate on my life, man.
No man worth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
And you heard what baby Rhino said, man. Baby Rhino said the man that wars this war that the Most High is talking about, you don't give a damn about this life, man. You don't give a damn about the affairs of this world. You don't give a damn about that, man. All you care about is what the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai say. You put your feelings and your differences aside that's going on in your life, and when that time comes to do the work, and you put them feelings aside. Go ahead.
Khan, that he may please.
That he may do what?
That he may please.
No one please myself.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also
and that's it, right? So, so you got to please him who chose you to be a soldier in his army, right? To do this work, to pass on this word, right? To teach the brothers, like he said in 1 Peter, right? He said you got to go out and teach faithful men so they can teach other faithful men. But how are you going to do that if you're on your couch? How are you going to do that if you're sobbing? How are you going to do that if you're in your own feelings? Because he said an effeminate is not going to make the kingdom of heaven. That's an effeminate spirit, and we got to get out of that, Yasharala. So let's pick that up in the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 14 through the spirit, man. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 14 through the spirit, right? Oh, praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Bring this out.
Khan, this is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 14, and it reads, I have written unto you, fathers,
right?
Because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
And the Holy Spirit let us know the Father and who he was from the beginning. That's why when we woke up to this thing, and the Holy Spirit bring all things to remembrance, what he have told us. So he said, us fathers, right? And the male figures and the leaders, right? Because we're fathers, right? We're fathers to those without the Father. We're fathers to those that actually don't know the understanding, right? So he said, the fathers, you have known what was written from the beginning. Go ahead.
I have written unto you, young men, because ye are strong.
He said he give the elders for their wisdom, and he said he give the sons for their strength, the young ones for their strength. Go ahead.
And the word of Yahweh abideth in you.
It's in your spirit. Go ahead.
And ye have overcome the wicked one.
Watch this. Go ahead.
Love not the world.
No, I gotta love the world.
Love not the world.
No, I can be in my feelings.
Love not the world.
Right.
Neither the things that are in the world.
Right.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
He said the love of the Father is not in you if you love the word. Go ahead.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
And that will go into your feelings, right? You kind of feeling down and out, right? That's the lust of your flesh is telling you to do that. Because it ain't nothing but a spirit. So who are you really worshiping? Is you worshiping that spirit or the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? So it said the lust of the flesh and what?
And the lust of the eyes.
Right? The lust of the eyes would be anything that looks good, whether it be carnal things, whether it be a woman or anything. Those are the lust of the eyes and what?
And the pride of life.
You can't be reproof from somebody that love the Most High. Go ahead.
Is not of the Father.
It's not of the who?
Is not of the Father.
But what?
But is of the world.
Hey, that's the classic, man. It's of the world, man, right? Let's go to Psalms chapter 89 and verse 89 and 28, man. Book of Psalms chapter 89 and verse 28. Through the Spirit, because hey, these are all things, right, that are literally of the world, man. So we can try to separate it all we want, but it really just goes back into the love of the world, right? So through the Spirit, Psalm chapter 89. Salaki, y'all. Psalm chapter 89. And we'll start at verse number. Psalms 89 and Salaki, and we'll start verse 28. Bring this out.
Khan, this is Psalm chapter 89 and verse 28, and it reads, "My mercy will I keep for him for evermore,
Right?
and my covenant shall stand fast with him.
Go ahead.
His seed also will I make to endure forever."
Hey, and this is going into UA. And that's the law. That's Deuteronomy 6, right? You should teach them to your sons and your sons' sons and your daughters and your wife. When you wake us up, when you lay us down, when you're walking along the way. And he said, if you teach it to your seed, you'll endure forever. That word endurance is there. Go ahead.
And his throne as the days of heaven.
Go ahead.
If his children forsake my law
Because obviously if they forsake it, right, that means that you didn't teach them it properly. Go ahead.
and walk not in my judgments,
If you don't teach them what'll happen if they leave it, go ahead.
if they break my statutes and keep not my commandments,
Go ahead.
then will I visit their transgression with the rod.
Hey, be ready to get whooped, right? If you kind of lose that endurance, you kind of lose your integrity, not wanting to keep on battling for what's right, which you know is right in your heart, Yasharala. You got this, man. You got this. We're in the fourth quarter. We're on the 3-yard line. We got no timeouts left, right? We have nothing else. No time left to spike the ball, man. We got to get through the finish line, man. We got to get over the touchdown. Go ahead.
And their iniquity with
And
strife.
you're going to get that thing, man. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, my loving kindness
The Most High said, nevertheless, his loving kindness, what?
will I not utterly to take from him,
He's going to still be with you if you don't lose endurance, if you don't lose your sight on the prize. Go ahead.
nor suffer my faithfulness to fail.
Go ahead.
My covenant will I break.
No, will I
Will
not?
I not break,
The Most High said his covenant he's not going to break. Go ahead.
nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips.
So the Most High said he's not going to break his covenant. He's not going to take the things that he told you and promised you that he was going to do for you, Yasharala. He's going to continue to be there for you. He's going to be your power, right, if you be his people. So really it's on us. Really it's on us for making the right decisions, not allowing the things of this earth and this world and our own lust to take a hold of us, man. Right? So with that being said, let's go to Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 19. Hebrews 12 and 19, man. And that one I was supposed to read in the NIV, but hey, for the sake of time, and you know how you be in the spirit, man. Hey, the Most High bring it out how he wanted to be brought out, right? So bring this out.
Con, this is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 19, and it reads, "And the sound of a trumpet,
Right?
and the voice of words, which voice they that heard entreated that the word should not be spoken to them anymore."
Hey, so that sound of the trumpet will be the Most High's voice, right? And he said the voice of the words, right? Which voice they that heard entreated that the word should be not spoken to them anymore. And we know that's our people. We kind of lose sight. We kind of lose that steam. We kind of start kind of drifting to the left. But we got to endure it to the right, man. We got to kind of keep going through like Yahweh did. He had that cross on his back, right? They was stoning him. They was spitting on him. They was throwing water. They was throwing vinegar and all sorts of things at him. But he still bared that cross, man. You got to continue to walk that endurance line, man. No matter what's get thrown at you. You got to continue to walk that thing. Right? Go ahead.
For they could not endure
What did he say? Slow it down. Go ahead.
For they could not endure that which was commanded.
Hey, our people kind of lose sight when they try to continue to endure the things that was commanded. Because last time I checked, if your parent told you to wash the dishes by the time they get home, they didn't give you an option. That was kind of like a direct command. Well, that's the same thing with the Most High instructions. It ain't optional. There's not an optional button. We could say yes, no, or maybe so. No, it's a yes. And that's what you got to do. Read that from the top of 20 again.
For they could not endure.
That's the key part. You have to endure these commandments. Endure what?
That which was commanded.
Go ahead.
And if so much as a beast touched the mountain, it shall be stoned
or what?
or thrust through
Yep.
with a dart.
So let's see what that beast he was talking about. Right? So we know on the literal, the beast would be an animal, right? They had beasts and animals, right? But let's see spiritually what that beast was, right? Spiritually, right? A wild beast, therion, right? It says dangerous animal, venomous wild beast, right? It says a beast, right? But in usage, it had almost the force of its primitive, the later diminutive as a competitive this, right? So we're gonna keep going. It says under the figurative of a beast, it is depicted antichrist. So in the spiritual form, this beast would be the antichrist. And we know anti just means against. In Christ, we know will be Christ, but we know Christ is the word, according to John 1:14. So antichrist would be anti-word or anti-law or anti-commandments, both his person and his kingdom and power. So you were literally against the kingdom, that person, and the power of the Most High. So if you are antichrist, you are against all of them things, right? And now let's look at that word greedy, right? What do I do? Oh no, I'm jumping the gun, right? So that was that beast. So let's go back to that Hebrews, right? Let's go back to that Hebrews. Okay, let's go back to verse 20. Bring that out.
Let me start from the top.
Yep.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 20, and it reads, for they could not endure that which was commanded,
Right.
And if so much as a beast touched the mountain.
And that beast will be the animals, but we know spiritually he's talking about those that literally were against the Most High, because he deals with spirits. He don't deal with the what you look like or what it may seem like you're doing. No, he deals with the spirit. So he know if your spirit is against them or with them. So that beast spiritually would be those that literally was against the Most High. Go ahead.
It shall be stoned or thrust through with a dart.
And we know that the wages of sin is death, man, right? So let's pick that up in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse number 7, with verse 4. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4. Right? Because hey, we got to know, man, that we can't be against the will of the Most High, man. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4. Bring that out.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4, and it reads, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness.
So, brothers, we know that none of us are in darkness. Why? Because the Most High brought us to the light. The light will be understanding, right? The light will be able that you can see. He's giving you that spiritual mind. He's giving you that benzine that he put in Revelations, man. Go ahead.
That day should overtake you as a thief.
Right?
Ye are all the children of light.
Ye are the children of who?
That ye are the children of light.
So he said, ye are the children of light, right? Real quick, let's bring that out, man. Revelations 3 and 18. Oh, I got to bring this out real quick. Right? Because he said, you are light. The light will you'll be able to see with the light. Right? So let's see what the Most High did when he gave you that light. Because that light is just symbolic for something. Revelation chapter 3, and we're going to start at verse number 18.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 18, and it reads, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in a fire.
And Yahushua said, I counsel you to buy me gold, right? That's purified. We know that Sirach chapter 2. He said that gold tried in the fire. Hey, you kind of went through the pressure, man. You kind of went through that thing. You had to have endurance, man, to get through that fire so you can be purified. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be rich.
Because you got that pure gold. Go ahead.
And white raiment.
And that white raiment would mean that you sanctified, man. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be clothed.
And that clothed mean you don't have sin, right? Because if you're naked, you're full of sin. But you're clothed, you have no sin. Go ahead.
And that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Because if your sin has appeared, you're not getting in the kingdom. You got to be pure, you have to be clothed, and you have to be righteous, man. Go ahead.
And anoint thine eyes with eye
Salve.
right?
That's that spiritual visine, man. That what?
That thou mayest see.
That you may see, man. That you may have that light to be able to see. So let's go back to that Thessalonian now with that understanding, man. Bring it out, verse 5.
I'm gonna start from the top. Ye are all the children of light.
You're the children of light. You're the children of vision, the children of understanding, the children of knowledge. Go ahead.
And the child of the day.
And the children of the day. Go ahead.
We are not of the night.
We know night is wickedness, right? Dark, the wickedness increase at night. Go ahead.
Nor of darkness.
Nor of darkness, right? Go ahead.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others.
So don't sleep, man, because when you're sleeping, hey, you don't know what's going on. You're unaware, right? Hey, anything can happen while you're sleeping. Go ahead.
But let us watch and be sober.
Hey, we have to have a sober mind, right? To be able to know the difference between wicked and righteous. To know the difference of us being in this thing and being out of this thing. Go ahead.
For they that sleep, sleep in the night.
Hey, if you sleep, hey, man, you kind of done, man. Because you ain't knowing what's going on. Go ahead.
And they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Right, and you drunken in the night, man, you have no understanding because you can't see. It's nighttime all the time for you. You have never been brought to the light. You don't see. You haven't been given that spiritual visine. So your eyes are closed, man. So let's pick that up in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 17. The book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 17 to the Spirit. Man. Hey, so you got to understand, man, we got to keep our vision on that endurance. Hey, matter of fact, how can you see the finish line if you got your eyes closed?
Yeah.
You can't, right? So you got to keep your eyes open spiritually, right? And you got to continue to endure this thing, man. Read this, Ephesians 4 and 17.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 17, and
Go
it
ahead.
reads, This I say therefore, and testify in Adawan, that ye henceforth walk not as the other Gentiles walk.
Don't walk as the other Gentiles walk, right? Go ahead.
In the vanity of their mind.
Once again, because hey, you don't know, right? Your eyes are blinded. So that means your mind's blinded. You can't see spiritually, right? Unless you get that ice off. Go ahead.
Having the understanding darkened.
See, and that's what is going into the darkness that you can't see. Your understanding, the Most High take your understanding away if you don't endure this thing. Go ahead.
Being alienated from the life of Yahweh through the ignorance that is in them.
Because you tell them you got to keep the command. Like, no, I don't. But yet the Most High literally tell you in the scriptures, no matter what prophet or teacher or apostle or Yahweh Shai himself, which was the Most High mouthpiece, told them. They say, no, you ain't got to keep it. Hey, young Rhino, you ain't got to keep the law no more. You can just be sinless. You can go kill your brother, but it tells you that a murderer is not going to make the kingdom. That's crazy, right? Go ahead.
Because of the blindness of their heart.
The blindness of their mind. Go ahead.
Who being past.
So you're going to be the same person you was in the past. Go ahead.
Feeling that giving themselves over unto lasciviousness.
Right. And that goes into sexual immorality. But we know spiritually that goes into idolatry, dealing with other gods, right? Go ahead.
To work all uncleanness.
Right.
With greediness.
Right. Let's see what that greediness is, man. Let's see what you're doing when you're working all uncleanness with greediness. That's crazy, man. Right? Because, hey, our people get greedy when they get into their own feelings in their own way. And then they want to do what they want to do. And, hey, that's that blindness. That's that being in the dark, because then you think what you're doing is right. Young Rhino, you think kind of, you figured it out. Now you yourself by him yourself. Right? That's crazy, man. It's madness.
Greedy.
You're greedy, right? Read that.
Having an excessive desire or appetite for food.
For food, right? They put it in food, but let's see what else it is.
Having or showing an intense selfish desire for wealth or power.
Right, so you got a selfish desire and intense for wealth or for power. Sometimes that power be for yourself, man. Let's see what that is, man. Go ahead. Let's read, let me see. Let's read some of these synonyms. Because there was one particular one that it really caught my thing. Oh yeah, right there. What's that third one?
Covetous.
That means you're covetous. You're coveting something else. And in that situation, you're greedy for your own lust. So you're coveting kind of yourself, kind of made yourself an idol, kind of made it like, hey, I got it figured out, right? My way is the way I'm going to roll. And that ain't the way you roll. So let's go back to Ephesians. We're going to start at verse number 20, man.
20. But ye have not so learned Hamashiach.
So he said, if you're doing these things, you haven't learned Hamashiach. So all according to popular demand and your understanding, if you think you've learned them, but if you're going back to your own lust, you didn't endure, so therefore you learned them, but you kind of dropped Yahushua off at that last corner. You kind of was acting like an Uber driver, right? You picked Yahushua up when it was convenient. Things were going well. Then it kind of got topsy-turvy. You kind of went through a few things, and the cares of this world, right? Let me pick this up, man. It's crazy. You drop Yahushua off like an Uber driver, man, right? It's the parable of the sower, man. Let's pick that up, man. Matthew 13 and verse 3. Let's pick this thing up, man. Because, hey, we now we're going to turn into the spiritual Uber drivers. Now we spiritual Uber drivers, young Rhino. I never knew we could drive in this thing. I thought we was in the passenger seat and Yahweh was the driver. But obviously, sometimes, we feel like we got to put Yahweh in the back seat, and now we're going to be the Uber driver. Yahweh tried to at least sit in the passenger seat, and we kind of like, well, Yahweh, we know you want to be, the assistant driver, but we're going to go ahead. We got to go ahead and put you in the passenger seat. Man.
Matthew chapter 23.
Wait, that's not it. Matthew 13. So like, I done got happy, man. That's just how I go, man. Right? 13 and verse 3. Let's start 3.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 3, and it reads, and he spoke many things unto them in parables, saying,
right?
Behold, a sower went forth to sow.
Right? So the sower went forth to sow. Guess who the sower was in our case? Yahushua, man. He came out. He taught the proper word. When we read it, it bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of God, right? He said, your spirit bear witness with my spirit that we're the children of the living Yahweh, man. So he said the sower went forth. Now sower would be Yahushua. What? And what did he do?
And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
Go ahead.
Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of earth.
Right, go ahead.
And when the sun was up, they scorched.
They were scorched.
They were scorched.
Uh-huh.
And because they had no root, they withered away.
Go ahead.
And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them.
Right.
But other fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some an 100-fold, and some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who have ears to hear, let him hear.
Watch this. Now we're gonna skip down, man. Right? Go ahead. Now we're gonna go to 18. Matthew 13 and 18.
Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower.
Right?
When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom,
right,
and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Right.
This is he which received seed by the wayside.
So, hey, that's a lot of people that when we out there teaching, they receive it, right? Yeah, we kind of the people that got off the boats. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. We lost our identity. Yeah, I see you talk about that. Our children will be with another people, another name, all this. They see it, but they ain't receive it all the way. So then the evil one came and took it out of his heart. Go ahead.
But he that receiveth the seed into stony places,
right,
the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it.
Hey, they jumped. Yeah, that is us. Man, I'm happy as a mug. Watch this.
Yet he not root in himself, but dureth for a while.
Hey, they be in this thing, man. Oh, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and they giving you the holy kiss. Hey, they dang high-fiving you right there at the high holy days for a particular amount of time. But then what did it say?
For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by, he is offended.
He offended, man. Right? Go ahead.
He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word.
Right? He heard the word. Go ahead.
And the care of this world.
And what he say?
And the deceitfulness of riches.
No. And he said, in the what?
And the care of this world.
He said, in the cares of this world, right? The ones that received it with the thorns, they was in this thing. They heard it. They was in it. They was walking this thing. And then at some point within their walk, the cares of this world, right? What happened?
And the deceitfulness of riches.
Or the deceitfulness of riches, right?
Choked the word.
And it choked the word. Now they couldn't endure to that thing. What happened?
And he becometh unfruitful.
And you could have been this thing for 40 years, 50 years. But at some point, something happened to where you love that more than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you can say whatever you want, but when you kind of start walking away, you love it more than the Most High. Because he said, my sheep hear my voice, and they follow me whithersoever the sheep goeth. Go ahead.
But he that receiveth seed into the good ground.
And those that receive it in that good ground, what do he do?
Is he that heareth the word.
You heard the word, and what else?
And understand.
And you got the understanding of it, and what?
Which also bear fruit.
You're going to keep bearing fruit. You don't give a good tree never not bear fruit. Because guess what? When that tree stopped bearing fruit, what happens when a tree stops bearing fruit? What do we call that? No. What happens when a tree don't bear fruit? What is it called? It's a 3-letter word. I'm looking for it. If a tree stops bearing fruit, what is it? Is it alive or what?
Dead.
It's dead. So that's what he's saying. If that tree stops bearing fruit, it's what?
It's dead.
So can the Most High do anything with a dead tree?
No.
We read that from the top. Verse 23.
But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word.
You heard the word, what?
And understandeth it.
Right? You understood it, then what?
Which also bear fruit.
Because you're alive, right? If at any point you stop bearing fruit, the Most High said, I can't deal with you. I'm going to hew you down and cast you into the fire. You could have been on fire for 39 years. And you kind of got choked up because of the things of this world. Mama died. Kind of wife kind of divorced you. Kind of wife left you. Kids kind of going the hell off. Excuse my French. Anything in this world. Kind of girl, whatever it is. Whatever it is. God forbid. But then, hey, you can't say the Most High did it. You did it. According to James, and the word don't contradict itself. So according to James, you didn't endure it. So you can blame nobody but yourself. You got to stay in this thing, Yasharala. You got to endure to the end for salvation, man. Well, go ahead.
And bringeth forth.
Right?
Some an 100-fold, some 60, some 30.
Hey, that's it. So and some 30, man. So let's bring this out in the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 10 in the NIV. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 10 in the NIV. Right? Because we got to continue to endure this, man. We can't have no excuses. And Yahushua knew the beginning from the end, man. He knew he was going to die for some Negroes that didn't even care. Knew a lot of Negroes wouldn't even convert. A lot of Negroes was going to go and produce the seed like he just said in that parable and was going to give up. Someone was going to get almost to the end and was going to give up. Yahushua had to still die for you. It's madness, man. And for us to want to give up on Yahushua and we say we love him, you got to kind of examine ourselves. Don't give a damn what you're going through. You better shake it off and keep moving, man. Let's bring this out right here.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 10 in the NIV, and it reads, and have put on the new self.
No, you got to get rid of that old self. You got to put on your new self. What?
Which is being renewed in knowledge.
In knowledge and what else?
In the image of its creator.
In the image of its creator, man. Go ahead. Wait and watch. And we want to know what that image of the creator is, right? We're going to bring out Sirach 17 and 11 through the spirit, man. Right? Because, hey, we got to know what that image is. Because Yahushua was created in the image of Yahweh, right? But we got to find out what that image is, man. Right? Salaki. Sirach chapter 17 and verse 11. Bring it out.
Khan, this is Sirach chapter 17 and verse 11, and it reads, beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an inheritance.
For an heritage, right? Hey, and then let's get Baruch, man. Let's get Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1, right? He said he gave them the law of life for a heritage, man. What's that law of life? Right? This is just the classics. Bring this out.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1, and it reads, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh and the law that endure forever.
Endures forever. Go ahead.
All that they keep it shall come to life.
So all that keep is going to come to life, but what?
But such as leave it shall die.
I mean, you got to endure it, man. It means you got to endure it. There's no way around the endurance. There's no days off. There's no taking a break. There's no, I don't feel like it. When did Yahweh Shai say, well, you know what, apostles? I kind of don't feel like doing this today. My feet kind of hurt today. Did Yahweh Shai have like a Subaru to get in? A Land Rover? A Suburban?
No.
He didn't. Yahweh Shai had to kind of get up and walk and run from over here to there, kind of walk on a camel. And I don't know if y'all have ever rode a horse or a camel, but they don't feel good. I've ridden a horse. It don't feel good to be on a horse. And you're talking about going from city to city on a horseback? He had to do that day in and day out for 30-some years, man. Walk here, camel there, right? It didn't feel good, man. But hey, we get tired though. We want to take breaks. I'm not kind of in the spirit. You think Yahushua was in the spirit and he had to die? You think Yahushua from the beginning, he knew he had to die, man? You think he was in the spirit? You thinking, oh, well, you know, I'm going to take today off. You think he was in the spirit all the time? No, he wasn't in the spirit. But he ain't take a day off, man. So everybody keep thinking that they can take a day off. Okay, be careful with taking them days off. That's my message to you. Be careful with taking them days off. But bring this out, though.
Here there is no Gentile or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbarian or Scythian, slave or free, but Hamashiach is all and is in all.
Right, and so, you know, I got to bring it out, right? This is Acts, right? So why did he say that there was no Jew or Gentile, right? Because I know a lot of people think that he would be talking about the other nations, right? But it really was the same in Acts, you know, chapter 2, when he was talking about all the people. This is Pentecost, right? Start at verse 2.
This is Acts chapter 2 and verse 2, and it reads, and suddenly there came a sound from heaven as of a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting.
Right, and if you look at verse 1, right, it goes into the day of Pentecost, right? The first fruit, right? Go ahead, verse 3.
And there appeared unto them cloven tongues, like as of fire, and it sat upon each of them.
Right, so this spirit, right, the spirit of the Most High sat upon them, right? What no talking in tongues like the Christian church talking about. It's going to go into it though, right?
And they were all filled with the Holy Ghost.
Right, the Holy Spirit, go ahead.
And began to speak with other tongues.
Right.
As the Spirit gave them utterance.
Right.
And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation.
Right, devout men, right? People that fear the Lord, right? Devout just means law-fearing citizens, right? Go ahead.
Under heaven.
Right.
Out of every nation under heaven.
Right.
Now when this was noised abroad,
right? When people started telling them, like, all these different nations of people are here, right? Go ahead.
and the multitude came together and were
They was
confounded
like, wait a minute. These are people from other nations. What's going on? Go ahead.
because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
Right. And it's saying because just because you have a nationality, right? Your citizenship is of another nation. That doesn't make your nationality. Right. So if you're American, but you're in Japan, it doesn't make you a Japanese. It just makes you a citizen of Japan, but your nationality will still be an American. So these are still Israelites and Jews, right? That were actually dwelling in other nations, but because it was the day of Pentecost, which were the three major high holy days, right? It was the Passover, it was first fruit, which is Pentecost, and then it was tabernacles. Those are the three high holy days of God, right? Of Yahweh. So because it was a high holy day of Yahweh, they had to report back to Jerusalem. It's actually a law. That's the one of the few laws that we don't keep. We're supposed to report back to Jerusalem 3 times a year when we're keeping these high holy days. But that's what happened. They were all going back and reporting back to Jerusalem, right? So go to verse 7.
And they were all amazed.
So the people that were outside were all amazed. Why?
And marveled, saying one to
They
another,
were like, dang, what's going on? What?
behold, are not all these which speak Galileans?
Right, they are Galileans, right? They're from Galilee, the same place Yahweh is from, Bethlehem in Galilee. Go ahead.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born?
So even though they were Scythians, and well, she's going to show you where they're from, right? Go ahead.
Parthians,
Right, they were Israelites in Parthia, right?
and Medes,
They were in the Medes. Go ahead.
Elamites,
Elamites, right? Go ahead.
and dwellers in
Mesopotamia,
Mesopotamia,
right? They were in Mesopotamia. What else?
and Judea,
And Judea and what?
and Cappadocia,
Docia, right? Go ahead.
and Pontus,
And Pontus and where else?
and Asia,
They were in Asia as well. And Phrygia, that's Phrygia, right? And what else?
and Pamphylia,
Oh, great job. Go ahead.
in Egypt,
And in Egypt and what?
and parts of Libya,
And they were in parts of Libya. Go ahead.
Cyrene,
And Cyrene and where else?
and strangers of Rome,
They were not Romans. They were strangers of Rome, right? Those were Roman. They were Grecians and Romanism, right? That was called Romanism. Those that were Roman citizens, but they kept Roman laws and customs, but they were Israelite. It was called Romanism. Go ahead.
Jews and
Proselytes,
proselytes,
right? So hey, go ahead. One more.
Cretes and
Cretes.
Cretes and Arabians,
Arabians, right? Right.
We do hear them speak in our languages the wonderful works of Yahweh.
Right. So they spoke in our tongues with the wonderful works of Yahweh. One more.
And they were all amazed.
They were all amazed because they knew that they were all they all were from Galileans. They knew they were all Galileans, but they all spoke from the part of the world they were from. Go ahead.
And were in doubt.
They was doubting, like, dang, how is they doing this? Go ahead.
Say one to another, what meaneth this?
What meaneth it is that, hey, the Most High had them speaking in other tongues, which is other languages, man. Right. So let's pick this back up in the book of Colossians 3:11. Salakia. The book of Colossians 3:11 in the NIV. We'll go in verse 12.
And it says, therefore, as Yahweh chosen people,
Right, even though you were there, you were Yahweh's chosen people. We know it's only one chosen people. That's Israel. Go ahead.
holy and dearly
They were set apart and dearly what?
loved,
Right?
clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience.
You got to be patient when you run in this race. The race of endurance requires patience. Just because a setback happened, it don't mean that it's going to take you out of this thing. No, you just got to be patient. You got to kind of keep going in this thing, man. Right? Go ahead.
Bear with each other and forgive one another.
Right?
If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as Yahweh forgave you.
Hey, and that's the only way he's going to forgive you. Go ahead.
And over all these virtues, Put on love,
That's the commandments. Put on the commandments. Go ahead.
which binds them all together in perfect unity.
And in harmony, man. Yeah, perfect harmony, right? So let's go back real quick. A precept on he said that patience, man. I want to really grind that patience right there in 3 and 12, right? So let's go to the book of James, real quick through the Spirit. James, the 1st chapter, because he said let patience have her perfect work, man. Right? Let's see what he's talking about. James chapter 1 and verse 1. Let's go to verse 2.
James chapter 1 and verse 2, and it reads, My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations.
Hey, and Yahushua in the beginning of the lesson in Matthew, he said, hey, I pray that you endure temptation. Then temptation is the temptation for sin, right? The lust. Anything that draws you away from the Most High, which we found out will be the Antichrist, right? That's that beast. That beast is lawlessness, which is the Antichrist, right? Go ahead, verse 3.
Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
It worketh what?
Worketh patience.
Worketh what?
Worketh patience.
Hey, so the trying of your faith worketh patience. Patience is endurance. Go ahead.
But let patience have her perfect work.
Let your endurance have the perfect work, man. Go ahead.
That ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
You want nothing, man. You don't want nothing but the Most High, man. When you get tried, hey, you kind of got to go to Sirach too, man. You got to endure this thing. When you're brought to a lower state, you got to endure this thing, man. Right? So let's go to Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 5, man. It's like Hebrews 5 and 8. Hebrews 5 and 8, man. As you start to lower this plane to the low, beautiful altitude of closing this thing out, man. Right? Bring this thing up.
This is Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 8, and it reads, Though he were a son,
Hey, even though Yahushua was a son, what?
yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered.
So if you want this salvation, right? Hey, last time I checked, when suffered, right? Suffer is not nothing quick. It's not nothing sudden. Suffer means something that happens over time. Let's get that real quick. Let's get that definition of suffer. Right? This ain't in my lesson, but sometimes you got to move out the spirit, man. Bring that out.
Suffer. The word suffer means to experience pain or unpleasant emotions. It can refer to being badly affected by a disease, pain, or sad feelings.
Or sad what?
Or sad feelings.
Go ahead.
Additionally,
What?
it could mean to submit to or be forced to endure.
I didn't even look this up before my lesson. Read that part again. It said it can mean what?
It can mean to submit to.
You mean you got to submit to Yahweh or what?
Or be forced to endure.
Or you got to endure that thing, man. Like what in that last sentence?
Something difficult.
It's something difficult, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
In essence, to suffer is to feel great distress.
A little bit of distress.
To feel great distress.
Just a little bit of unpleasantness.
Feel great in stress, or to sustain injury or harm.
And you don't want to sustain an injury or harm, because that injury or harm is the fire. That's the injury or harm. I'd rather feel that great distress and endure through it, but that injury or harm is death, spiritual and physical death. I don't want to feel that. And that wasn't even on my lesson, right? So start at verse 8 again.
Though he were a son, he yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered.
And so you got to learn obedience through these things we're suffering, which means when you go through this, hey, it should bring you right back to your obedience. That's what's going to get you through this thing, man. Right? Keep going.
And being made perfect.
And be made what?
And being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him.
That obey the Most High, man. So it's going to make you perfect, man. When you go through this thing, you're going to go and revert back to the hand manual. You're going to read the instructions, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to endure this thing, and then you're going to be made perfect by the author into eternal salvation, but only if you obey him, man. Right? So let's go to 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 6. And that one even in my lesson, man. All praise it to you. How about you, man? Hey, sometimes you got to intervene, man. You got to intervene and kind of put what he wants in the lesson. Right? So bring this out.
This is 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 6, and it reads, wherein ye greatly rejoice.
You greatly what?
You greatly rejoice.
No matter what you go through, Yasharali, you got to greatly rejoice that thing, man. Real quick, I got a precept. Right? This in the law, man. This is in the law, and it's in the curses. It's in the curses, and it's in the law, man. Deuteronomy chapter 28, and it's in the 40s. I always forget which one. It's like 46 or somewhere in there. Right here, verse 47.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47, and it reads, because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness.
With joyfulness and what?
And with gladness of heart.
For what?
For the abundance of all things.
No, there's the things that I love.
For the abundance of all things.
No, some of the things that I greatly enjoy.
Of all things.
Hey. Go ahead, just read that first part.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Which what?
Which Yahweh shall send against thee.
Hey, so now you got to serve your enemy, man, because we wouldn't serve the Most High in the abundance of all things, man. Right? So now let's go back to that verse 6 and bring that out again, man.
Wherein ye greatly rejoice.
So you got to greatly rejoice this thing. You got to enjoy when you're going through your immense tribulation and times of trial, man. Go ahead.
Though now for a season.
For a season, go ahead.
If need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
And you going through that thing, man. It didn't say a couple temptations. It ain't said a lot. It said manifold. It's so many temptations you're going through and trials and tribulations you're going through that the author had to use manifold. Go ahead, verse 7. Go ahead.
That the trial of your faith.
That the what?
That the trial of your faith.
Hey, that's your endurance. That the endurance of your faith, what?
Being much more precious than of gold that perishes.
It's way more precious than any of them wicked worldly things. Go ahead.
Though it be tried with fire.
Go ahead.
Might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Hey, so you hope that the work you're doing is going to actually be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. But if you don't endure, I can promise you one thing. It's not going to appear to honor, praise, and glory to him. Because he had to endure 10 times worse. So we're not saying we know none of us can endure that. But hey, we got to kind of endure whatever, because the Most High said, I put nothing more than you can bear. So that means whatever he putting on you, if you kind of bowing out, I can promise you one thing, you're not going to make it because he ain't put on you more than you can bear. So that means you bowed out for no reason, because you can endure it. But he said because of that manifold temptations of the season, and you got to avoid, you got to endure that thing, man. But verse 8, go ahead.
Whom having not seen,
you ain't saw the Mashiach. Go ahead.
Ye love.
You say you love him. Go ahead.
In whom, though now ye see him not.
You don't see him not what?
Yet believing.
Because you said you believe in him. I mean, I didn't say it. Y'all said it. You put on the fringes because you said I believe. You don't eat shrimp, pork, lobster, crab because you said you believe. I know I don't do it because I believe. But I'm just saying, we all say we do it because we believe, but if your endurance fell 39 years, 40 years, 50 years, if it fell at the end, guess what? You're telling the Most High you don't believe. Go ahead.
Ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory.
And you doing it full of glory if you continue to believe. Go ahead.
Receiving the end of your faith.
He said receiving what?
Receiving the end of your faith.
That faith is that endurance, right? That faith is that, hey, you believe, man. Go ahead.
even the salvation of your soul,
And you receiving the end of your salvation of your souls. Go ahead.
of which salvation the prophets have inquired
Right?
and searched diligently.
Hey, let's see what that word diligent means. Let's see what that word diligent means, man. Right? He said they searched it diligently.
Diligently.
Diligently. In a way that shows care and consciousness
Yep.
in one's work.
Conscientiousness.
Conscientiousness.
Yep, you got it.
In one's work or duties.
Hey, so you show such a hard work, right? Let's go into the Webster dictionary. I know Webster always give us a little bit more.
Diligent.
Go ahead.
Diligent. Characterized by steady, earnest, and energetic
Effort.
Painstaking.
Hey, painstaking mean it hurts, man. Sometimes it hurts to do it. Sometimes it's hard that they ain't going to do it. But guess what? You keep doing it. Right? And that's how you did with the Most High. You diligently searched the Most High, and now you found him. Why would you ever give it up? Why would you ever lose strength? Why would you ever lose faith, right? Right? Synonyms, right?
Synonyms of diligent. Engaged, busy, employed,
Assiduous.
active.
Hey, you want to stay employed, right? You want to stay employed in the Most High. Because, hey, the opposite of employed is what? Unemployed. I personally do not want to be unemployed by the Most High. I want to always be employed with Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? So keep going where we at. We
are 10.
10, right?
Of which salvation the prophets.
Yep. No, go ahead. No, keep going.
Prophets have inquired and searched diligently.
And they searched effortlessly, endlessly, and didn't get tired, right? Go ahead.
Who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you.
Hey, they prophesied of the grace, right? But hey, that grace, hey, it's a grace period. We all teach that. And we can't stop doing the work. It said, don't get tired of well doing, man. You can't get tired of well doing. Go ahead.
Searching what manner of time the spirit of Hamashiach, which was in them, did signify.
Right, which signify what?
When it testified beforehand the sufferings.
And we brought up what suffering is. This is a non-good feeling of what?
Of Hamashiach.
Right?
And the glory that should follow.
Hey, and if Hamashiach went through that, and that was the Father's son, what do you think gonna happen to you? You think you're gonna get anything less? La-ah. A big capital L, capital A, capital A, and capital H, la-ah. You're gonna get the la-ah treatment. Right? Go ahead.
Unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves, but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel.
Hey, so the people that preached the gospel, they reported the same thing that they went through it. Right? Go ahead.
Unto you with the Holy Ghost.
Right? The Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
Sent down from heaven, which things the angel desire to look into.
Hey, because the angels got to give a report. The angels kind of know your spirit. They kind of know if you're giving up. They kind of, because, hey, like my brother Jeremiah taught me, man. He said, hey, kind of when people give up, they already done gave up. You didn't just wake up one morning like, oh, I'm kind of tired of doing this. No, you've been tired of doing this. You've been tired of doing this. It just now manifested itself to now you want to tell. So I'm telling you, Yahshua, quit giving up. Get your ass up in the fourth quarter and let's go into this thing, man. Right? So I'm going to bring out my last precept of the lesson, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 10 in the NIT, man. Right? Quit giving up, Yahshua. That's my message today. Get your ass up, pull your bootstraps up, right? Be a soldier for Yahweh and get up and do the work, whatever he called you to do. If he called you to teach your family with fire. Don't get tired. If he called you to do the work of a minister outside on the street corners, get your ass up and get out there. Because you go to work right, you pay your bills right, but yet you want to get tired for your hour all of a sudden. But Monday through Thursday, Monday through Saturday, you even profane the Sabbath day on whenever times you got to do it. I do it. I'm guilty of it. But guess what? I make sure I get my ass up and go to work for the Most High, so I get my language. So that's my thing to everybody. If you go out and you do the work, do the work. Because you can't take your hand off the plow, man. Right? Bring this out right here.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and 10, and it reads, therefore I endure everything.
What'd he say?
Therefore I endure everything.
For what?
For the sake of the
He
elect.
said he endured everything for the sake of the elect. Quit being selfish. It's not about you. Quit being selfish and endure everything for the elect, man. Yahushua did. And he said, hey, you want to be Christ-like, right? Let's bring out this precept real quick. Say you Christ-like. Show me. I'm from Missouri, the show me state, man. Show me. Right? 1 John chapter 2, man, verse 6.
God, this verse, John chapter 2 and verse 6, and it reads, he that saith he abideth in him on himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
So you say Yahushua abide in you. You saying Yahweh abide in you. Well, hey, if Yahushua abide in you, then shouldn't you also walk as Yahushua walk? Kind of going out every time to teach his people? When he had multitudes of thousands upon thousands, not counting women and children? Didn't the apostle say, send them away? And he said, no, there are sheep without a shepherd. There's many flock out there without a shepherd, man. And the Most High called us to be the shepherd to the flock. But yet we getting tired. You can miss me with the tiredness, man. Go ahead, bring this out. Verse 10.
Therefore I endure everything for the sake of the elect.
You got to endure everything for the sake of the elect. Go ahead.
That they too may obtain the salvation.
He said that they what?
That they too that may obtain the salvation that is in Hamashiach, Yahushua, with eternal glory.
Hey, you got to go out there and endure the sake of the elect, that they too may obtain it, because the Most High literally putting a lot on your shoulders. It's a lot of people that might not even make it because you're not doing the work of the Most High, man. Go ahead, verse 11.
Here is trustworthy saying.
Right?
If we died with him,
Go ahead.
we will also live with him.
Go ahead.
If we endure, we will also reign with him.
So you got to endure this thing so you can reign with him. Go ahead.
If we disown him, he will also disown us.
And disowning them mean that, hey, you're disowning the work that you got to do. Because, hey, I could bring it up to you in John when I said my work is ended. When your work ended, mean you continue did it until it's complete. That means whatever you got called to do, whatever office you're called in to do, you got to do that thing till you die. Like Yahushua did. He prayed to the Father at the end on the cross, like, my work is complete, man. But if he'd have stopped at the mountaintop when he said, hey, take this cup. If he'd have said, you know what, whether Most High take this cup or not, I'm going to end it right here. He wouldn't have made it, man. He'd have been disowned, man. He didn't endure. But Yahushua had to endure to the end, to the hanging on the cross, till he got beat, till he got pierced in the side. Everything that was actually prophesied of him, he had to endure that thing, man. Right? Read that 12 again.
If we
endure, go ahead.
We also reign with him.
We will reign with him if we endure. Go ahead.
If we disown him,
which means we don't endure. Go ahead.
He will also disown us.
I never knew you. Go ahead.
If we are faithless, he remains faithful, for he cannot disown himself.
So, hey, if you believe faithfulness, he gonna be faithfulness with you. But if you be faithful, he gonna be faithful with you. Right? So that's what that's telling you, man. So, right? So all praises, we'll get one more. And then, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna close this thing out, man. The book of Romans. Chapter 3. Salaki, in verse 31, man. Go ahead.
God, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 21, and it reads.
31.
31, and it reads. Do we then make void the law through faith?
Right? Do we make void the law through faith? What do he say?
Yahweh forbid.
Heck no. Go ahead.
Yea, we establish the law.
Hey, so we establish the instructions of Yahweh Bahashem, Hamashiach, Malak, Yahweh Shai, man. Right? We want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Hamashiach, Malak, Yahweh Shai. Hey, we pray that the Most High delivered a lesson that it can help everybody on their walk. And may you continue to have a great Shabbat. Hey, the water, from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And we want to say Shabbat Shalom.